What's good, besties? It is your girl Chantal here, back again with another lit video, and today I am going to be showing you how I installed this wig that I just made in a video with you guys. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure that you go back and watch it because it's very helpful and very informative. But anyways, first things first, I'm going to sleek my hair back, my edges back, because I am doing the bald cap method. Now, I recommend this for people who like to install their wigs with glue. It's just a protective layer, just to protect your edges from like being ripped off and everything. This is how I maintain my hairline with the installations that I do, because I do installations like 80% of the time. But anyways, I'm just going in with the glamour spray, and I am blow drying it on cool setting because we do not have time to wait for this to completely dry. So going in with a blow dryer saves you a lot of time. Now, I use 2 layers of this glue because I just feel like it's not strong enough. I know the girlies are like, oh my gosh, the grip, the strength and everything. I don't see it. I don't see it. But anyways, I cut away the parts on my ears just to let my ears through, because I am installing a 13x4 frontal, so that means it runs from ear to ear, and I need that part fully covered and protected from the glue. And then this is when I go back in with my second layer and I just smooth everything out with my fingers, only because I'm doing it on myself. When I do it on my clients, I'm like way more professional, and like there's a whole lot of more tools that are being used in that process. But it's just me, and I'm doing it on myself. So yeah. Anyways, we got to cutting the lace. Now, you can go in a zigzag motion for this if you want to. I just don't, because it's a wig cap, and it's one of those semi-transparent wig caps. It's not fully transparent, but like it's like 50% there. And I know how to tame it down so that you can't see the wig cap. And I'm going to show you how I do it. So that's why I don't go in a zigzag motion, but I cut it off and then I flip everything towards the back. And then I'm going in with the foundation that's a little darker than you. Now, if you do makeup, this would be your contour shade. Just make sure that it's not too dark. And if you don't do makeup, just go to the beauty supply store or like the pharmacy or like a drugstore or something, and then get a foundation that's like 2 shades or 3 shades darker than you. Not too dark, otherwise your installation will look snacks, okay? But as you guys can see, it's already melting and blending into my skin. Mind you, I did install this wig like a month after I filmed this video, and this foundation is now way too dark for me. Sigh. But anyways, I am installing this wig that I made. I got the hair from Dragon City Shop U2, and the lace is white, paper white. So we're going to be going in with that same foundation shade onto the back of the lace, and as you guys can see, everything is looking good, okay? Like, it's looking laid and slayed before we even try to do anything, honey, okay? But anyways, I'm going to clip the hair back, and this is just in preparation to cut my ear tabs. Now, how I cut my ear tabs, I measure where my ears start with my finger or my thumb, and I place my thumb as a guideline to make sure that I do not cut over that thumb, right? And I keep checking, I keep flipping my hair over to make sure that I'm still in the right track. And as you guys can see, you can see my ears, and that's what you want, okay? Now do it on the other side, just like math. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. And then to make things easier for ourselves, we're going to cut tabs. And I recommend this method to any beginners that are still trying to learn how to install wigs. This method will make sure that you work on one section at a time before moving on to the next, because I know working around the perimeter of your hairline will just make you super overwhelmed if you do it all at once. So just separate the stuff, okay? Cut your ear tabs and you're good to go. So for today's glue, I'm using the bold hold glue. Now, I have a lot of opinions when it comes to this glue, and I don't think it's for me. Like, it just doesn't last compared to the Ghost Bond. Now, I am trying to move away from the Ghost Bond because so many people are allergic to the Ghost Bond glue, baby. But I cannot find another glue that's affordable and that just works perfectly as the Ghost Bond glue. But yeah, I go in with 3 layers of the glue. I used to do 2. 2 is not enough. Take it from me. I do installations, 2 is not enough. You need at least 3. You're gonna wait for them to dry, well, not dry, but to turn clear before you move on to the second layer and before you place your wig down. Now when you place it down, you want to take a comb and press it down so that your lace actually merges with the glue, and you're just gonna repeat the same thing onto the other parts or onto the other sections. Now I am using a popsicle stick to apply the glue because I don't want to use my hands. This is latex glue, baby. Okay, it gets sticky and messy and ew. So yeah, use a popsicle stick or the back of an old comb or something. Just don't spread it out with your fingers, okay? I just want to reiterate this. Make sure that the glue is clear before you place down your lace and before you add on your second layer or your third layer or your fifth layer or whatever. This will make sure that you don't have any white residue after you finish installing. Now I know you saw that little white spot. It's not a chain smash because I did not immediately go in with my melting band. As long as you let the glue become clear before going in with your melt band, I promise you will not have any residue. Now because we want this to last a little bit longer, I am going in with the glamour spray and I am just spraying around the perimeter of the wig hairline. This just creates an extra protective layer or like an extra adhesive layer. I don't know what it does, girl, but it works. Trust me, just trust me, okay? And then you're going to blow that with your hair dryer while pressing your comb into it. This really helps. Like if you're trying to get that super melted look, do what I am doing right now and thank me later. Okay, actually thank me right now because I'm telling you it's gonna turn out good. It's going to turn out good. And also this method is really good if you struggle with melting down your ear tabs. Ever since I discovered this, baby, I haven't had lifting me ear tabs in a while. Okay, period. Now I know the girlies want to do band for an hour, but baby, we got stuff to do. Okay, we did not have time to sit around for an hour and wait for our lace to melt. So I am going to show you an easier way to get band for an hour results in just 5 minutes, or maybe not 5 minutes, more like 15 minutes. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your melt band and place it directly on your hairline, like directly, guys. Okay, and then you're gonna take your blow dryer on medium high heat, or maybe medium low or low to medium, but just make sure there's a tiny bit of heat in there, and you're going to blow dry that around, onto the melt band. Okay, this just quickens the process, makes everything faster, especially if you're like a hairstylist or if you're trying to start taking clients for wig installations. This is gonna speed up the time you spend on people, and your melt band needs to pop off, okay, when you remove it. Otherwise you didn't do it right, baby. Go back and do it again. So then we're going to remove some of the lace that we don't need. I'm using the back of a red silk comb because it's just me, but like when I'm doing it on clients, I use some rubbing alcohol and a brush to make sure that I remove it properly. And I have become a razor girly now. If you've watched my previous hair installations, I used to do this with scissors, but trust me, it's so much easier with razors and your installation just comes out so much better. So yeah, I just use the razors and I do go in a zigzag motion to make sure that everything blends seamlessly. Why can I not talk? To make sure that everything blends seamlessly. Now if you use a zigzag motion, I don't know, there's a science behind it, but apparently humans can see the straight line better than they can see the zigzag line. Hey man, just do it in a zigzag motion. Thank me right now because I promise you it works. So we're going to go in with the Isoplus spritz, and you want to put it like at the back of a container, at the back of your hand or something, and then pick it up either with your fingers or like a red silk comb or something and place it on your layers. But make sure that you brush away the hairs so that you don't melt the hairs onto your hairline. But this just makes sure that you have a better melt and everything is just super seamless and going in with one another. And I love the hair dryer. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I absolutely love using the hair dryer. And I'm just going to use the hair dryer to make sure that everything is melted and everything is coming out right. Okay, I did not like the hairline of this wig. I did fix it. Okay, I felt like the day I installed it, it just wasn't not giving. But then I fixed it later on, so don't worry about that. But yeah, Oh my god, I do go back in with the melt band once more and we do the whole blow drying thing. This is just to make sure that everything is super melted. It's just an extra step. You don't have to do it, but like if you want your wig to be flat, then I suggest you do it. But this is how I install my wigs. This is how I do it on my clients. Well, I do it a little bit more fancy with my clients and like more cleaner and neater compared to when I do it on myself. And this is when you can also style your wig if you want to. I just wanted a side part. I just feel like short hair looks really good when it's in a side part. But yeah, I did not hold back on any secrets, girl. This is exactly what I do. You can ask all of my clients, they will tell you, okay, this is exactly what I do when I install my wigs, and it has worked for me every single time. Let me know how you guys feel about the tutorial, and also let me know how it works out for you when you try it. Save this video because you will need it. Okay, it's your girl Chantal signing out. I love you, bestie. Bye. See you in the next one.